All right, this is Ray. I got a little 4K TV advice. Um, you pretty much buy what you want to buy. Um, if you want OLED, if you want 4K, it's your decision. But as far as the OLED go, they got the best black levels. 4K does have the better bright levels, but it depends on your preference. Like if you like bright or if you like dark. And my personal preference is dark. So I mean, I actually I own the C6 OLED, the curved TV, but I also own the 4K LG TV as well. And both of them are like 65 inches. But I like both pictures on the TVs. The 4K, just the 4K LED TV. It looks good and everything like that, and I do like the bright levels and it's got nice colors. But OLED have deeper colors, and the black just make it pop more to me. And it still could get plenty bright. You know, as you can see, this is bright right there, and it just shows very good. And like I said, really you shouldn't really depend on people to give you a what choice you should make as far as what kind of TV you want to get. You have to go test it out for yourself and see which one suits you better and what will be more feasible to yourself. You know, to me, I always go down to the stores and I like to test it out. But a lot of times, stores like Best Buy, and then they always got the demos on with the preloaded HD UHD content, and you can't really tell when you get it home. But if you play the videos on YouTube, of course, it's gonna show pretty good. But what really matters is if when you're watching regular TV programs or your Blu-rays or your UHDs or whatever you may um, be interested in looking at. Now, streaming on these TVs is, pretty, is very good, especially on my OLED, because this OLED with my Netflix does Dolby Vision, and most of the 4Ks out there only had HDR10, which is mostly all the content is through HDR10, like with the UHDs, because they didn't build Adobe Vision just yet. But the thing is, Dolby Vision does look better than HDR10 or HDR Plus, whatever. It is a difference. It's more brighter and everything like that. And it has even deeper colors and all that. Dolby Vision is the way to go, but it's not a lot of Dolby Vision content out there yet. But I got this TV mainly because it's OLED, 4K, and it's 3D. The 3D is excellent on here, the best 3D hands down. Um, and like I said, my one in the room is also 3D. I I don't know why these companies have stopped making 3Ds. People are saying that no one watches 3D, but truth is, people do watch 3D. You can't make that decision for everybody in the world. Some people who don't like it buy a non 3D TV, and for people who like it, get the 3D TV. Simple as that. But don't just stop making the 3D TV just because some people don't want to watch it. And the same thing goes to streaming media and hard copies of UHDs. Like my little collection that is building up. I think I got nearly 40 movies by now. But um, my thing is, don't stop making 3D and the hard copies, and you just make people stream. Because I'm gonna tell you something, streaming. If the internet goes out and all the movies you got on that stream, and you want to watch a movie, guess what? You're not gonna watch the movie because it's only through streaming. So it's good to have a hard copy. I mean, it's all right to stream too, and don't get me wrong, it looks good, but it don't look better than a hard copies of the Blu-rays and UHD and the sound and all that is, it's still good though. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I wouldn't have it replace my collection. No way. I got to have that. So just in case anything go wrong, got to have that plan B. And you should never settle for less anyway. you know. And to me, I figure like if you could get premium with all the stuff in the top of the line, whether you're gonna use it or not, I want it all. If I'm gonna pay all this premium price or this money for these TVs, I want to have the best thing out there. I want to have everything to do, even the stuff that I probably never use. I still want it because it's supposed to be premium, which means you should have everything on there. Now you can get a base model and have nothing on there if that's what you're into, but I need to have everything if I'm gonna pay the premium price. But I think if you get a base model, I think you should, be paying the base price. Now they're starting to charge pretty much the same expensive prices as they do with the what they say they top of the line TVs, but they stripping the features out of the TV, and I don't think that's right. A few people get on YouTube and make some videos about, oh, you don't need the DVDs or the Blu-rays. Streaming is the way to go. Yeah, for who? You? Other people like to buy their movies and stuff from the store to have something, to make a little collection with. If that's what you just want to stream, then you just buy a Google TV or something and just stream on it, Because that don't make any sense to me. The hard copy should always be around, and 3D should too. If people don't like 3D, then, don't buy a 3D TV. But they shouldn't stop making it just because a few people don't like 3D, or however many people. But it is still people out there who still love 3D, like me and, my friends. We all love the 3D, and we kind of upset about the LG started to follow the trend like Samsung, and then that's ain't no Sony. Everybody in Vizio, I know they stopped making 3D. To me, that's idiotic because if you're making all these different brands of TV, you can still put 3D in one of the model, like the top of the line model. If I'm paying the top of the line price, I want all my features. I'm gonna feel like I'm getting cheated or taking a step down if I ain't got my 3D and all that. And then they have this thing called soap opera effect. A lot of people don't like the soap opera effect. I personally love it. That's my shit there. Like, I love the soap opera effect. If they come out with the newer TVs, I decided that, I want to upgrade and get a newer one or whatever like that, I'm going to test it at the store. If it ain't got that soap opera effect where it looks like film mode or like it's a camcorder or whatever, I'm putting that motherfucker right back. I'm like, no. Now, that's another thing. I think they need to make separate TVs. Like, make for the people who like the movie look, like they're going to the theater and that type of picture. That's fine. Make that TV for them. But the people who like the soap opera effect, just do another line like how you do like your model. You could do a top of line soap opera effect type TV, and you could do a top of line like movie look TV. So whatever floats your boat, But don't just make one TV and just assume everybody want it. Like you're going to just force feed people that type of picture. Because I understand a lot of people don't like the soap opera effect. That's cool and all. But there's also people that love it, Actually, it makes the picture look more realistic and better to me. And, once you get used to it, it's going to be very hard to go back to just watching the movie type look. Like, if they came out with 4K movies at the same time that they released the movies at the movie theater, you could bet I'm not going there. I'm going to buy the 4K release and just leave it at that. But yeah, that's all I got to say, people. If you got anything or any comments that you want to leave, and then I'll respond to you. Let me know what you think about the video. Thanks.